Yesterday I posted a video on weed and male loneliness, and I think they're correlated. I think a lot of people are experiencing that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just me. So today I'm going to talk about my personal experience with that, and I don't know, maybe if there's one person who can relate to this, it might be helpful. So I've spent the past 3 years of my life smoking weed basically every day. I've had short periods off of it, but basically smoking weed every day. And I've also spent that whole period and my life before that with little to no friends, always feeling lonely, very, very rarely feeling truly connected to people. And I think there's a reason why I turned to weed, and it's made everything so much worse. And now I'm at a position where I kind of have no way to reach out to people and make friends other than just going up to random people in public, or basically at the couple of activities that I do. Like, I train martial arts, so at my martial arts gym or something, but I lack the skills to actually connect with people and share and relay experiences and relate on that and form a meaningful connection. And I think there's a reason why I turned to weed, and a big part of it was loneliness. And I don't know, I'm been clean from weed for a little while now, and I'm definitely lonelier than I've ever been. And in my experience, the period of being clean from weed is the loneliest you've been. Not because I have loads of friends when I'm smoking weed. I'm pretty much always smoking every day by myself, so for every now and then, and I smoke with people and I barely talk to them, and if I do, I make a fool of myself because I'm high as fuck, and I've been high for so long and nothing I say is coherent. And yeah, it's just, I'm in that lonely period, and I know now that even though it feels the loneliest, it really was that lonely all along, and I was just covering it up, or for brief periods, not that lonely because I had some short-term connections. If my perception of things is right, then sticking to this path and staying clean and working on building my life up and meeting people through that, and also through, putting myself out there and approaching people, I really will eventually find the people and develop the skills to actually be able to do that and actually cure my loneliness. But I'll just have to see. To be honest, I'm not there yet. I'm still in that sort of early stage of you've got some clean time, but you still haven't really built your life outside of it. And I'm trying to do that right now. There's a lot of reasons why me and this topic have come together, why weed and loneliness are so inextricably connected for me, and I think for a lot of other people. And if I am right, then hopefully this new community that I'm going to make might actually help some people. And if it doesn't, maybe it can help just one person. Even if it just helps them, that one person, to quit weed, and I can't help them any further, and they have to go on and figure out their whole loneliness issue and you know, self-improvement issues and building their life issues and, you know, everything in life. They have to deal with that themselves, because I'm not there. But I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna start a community. I'm gonna call it Rat Park, named after Alexander Shulgin, I believe his name is. His experiment called Rat Park, where, you know, he's got the single rat in a cage with water and water laced with heroin. The rat goes to the heroin, drinks it till death, and then the other cage where the rat has lots of space, things to play with, lots of other rats to have friends with, and rat romantic relationships with, and all those things. And it's still got the water and the water laced with heroin. And any of the rats that actually do choose the heroin, which is a very small percentage, end up stopping it and ignoring it, and because they've got an actual life. And that's where this whole statement of the opposite of addiction is connection came from. This experiment. And basically, if we can connect people that are struggling with similar issues, then we can create our own Rat Park. And even if the drugs there will choose not to take it, and if we do, seldomly we'll decide that Rat Park's much better. So that's why I'm calling it that. It's going to be a community that helps people quit weed, and I'm obviously going to have to pay a subscription to what I'm going to host it on, which is school, to actually have it running, have the community running with, you know, the message board and lessons and everything like that. And the members are going to have to pay a small subscription to be a part of it. And that paywall is going to help a lot to get people that are serious in being a part of Rat Park and contributing to it to stay, and the ones that aren't to not join. But I'm going to start with just one person, and this first person is going to be given it completely for free forever. All they have to do is sign up and be that first person, and I will personally teach them everything I know about quitting weed, and I'll help them to get sober from weed. And if this is you, or if this could be you, maybe just drop something in the comment like, I might be interested. And I just want to see if anyone actually cares or wants my help to quit weed completely for free, to have one-on-one coaching. I'm really gonna dedicate my time to helping this one person, and maybe, if it works, eventually helping more people. I'm not working right now. I turned down a full-time job where I could make 100K to 150K a year to do this, to give this a solid try, and here goes nothing. If it fails, I'll just go take that job or another one like it in sales, which is what I was doing before. And if it works, then I won't have to do that, and I can actually do something I'm passionate about and really, really care about. And if I can successfully help one person quit weed, and then potentially multiple people quit weed, then what it will form in our community called Rat Park is exactly that, a rat park. So we're the rats, and we are forming our first community or group where we can connect with people that are like-minded and create that world outside of weed. And eventually, hopefully, with the help of that can help extend and bridge the gap to making those communities in real life outside of our community. I encourage you to take this leap with me. If you're serious about quitting weed, you know that's what you want, and you know you're not going to change your mind anytime soon and decide, actually, I'm just going to go back to smoking weed. If you know that you have to do this, like I did, at some point, and I never changed on that. When I was smoking, I knew one day I'm going to need to pack this in. I'm going to need to get this down pat, and I pretty much have now. And I know how important it is and how meaningful it is to me that I'm managing that, and it means a lot for me to be able to do that for someone. So if you're serious and you want to be a part of something that could potentially be a really big thing, completely for free forever, then just type in the comments, I might be interested. If not, if no one's interested, I may one day in the future try and get this going when I have more influence and more influence to be able to do this. But if not, we will all go on our journeys separately and alone, and it'll be harder, but some of us will make it. Some of us will somehow garner the strength to push through that loneliness for years and years, or however long it takes, to stay off of weed, stay off of all substances, and build a really, really special life that's meaningful to us and worth living to us. But I think that's a harder route than giving this community a go. And together we can build it. And if you're that person that is interested and you do join, you are that one person that gets to join for free forever, then you can tell me what you want. You can ask me for help in your specific issues that you're having, and I can build the course alongside you with your help. So, yeah, it's up to you now. Comment, I might be interested, or we all do it alone. I'm reaching out, reaching my hand out. Are you going to take it or not? It's up to you. I know if you don't grab it, I'm going to do it anyway by myself. Thanks for listening.